Hello and welcome to the Indian Beat. Homecoming dress-up ends today. Twister was the theme for the game day. Students and staff dressed in their best mismatched attire for school colors.
Last night, the Runoff County Volleyball Tournament was underway. The Lady Indians drew Union in the first round and were able to defeat the Lady Rockets in 3 straight sets. Next up for the ladies is a date with Monroe Central in the next round tomorrow morning in Parker City. Good luck to the ladies this weekend.
Last night in tennis, the weather cooperated this time. The boys were able to end the regular season at home against the Hagerstown Tigers. The Indians held strong and were victorious 3-2. Winning for the Indians were Braden Hoggett in singles and both doubles teams of Parker Kearns, Zach Falk, and Brent Hoggett and Corbin Richards. The Indians finished the regular season with an impressive 11-4 record, including a mark of the 7-1 in the Tri-Eastern Conference. The boys play tomorrow at Northeastern in the Tri-Eastern Conference Tournament. Congratulations to Coach Doug Jeffries and the Indian Netters.
The Indian cross-country team travels to Muncie tomorrow to run in the Delta Invitational at 8:30 in the morning. Good luck to the Indian runners.
And tonight the Indians are celebrating their homecoming against an unknown South Decatur junior-senior high school. The parade starts at 4 p.m. Kickoff to the game is at 7 p.m. The homecoming court and King and Queen candidates will be introduced at halftime. Good luck to the Indians football team in tonight's contest.
It's finally Friday and the last day of College Go Week 2021, but today we want to encourage you to make the most of your high school experience. High school is all about figuring out your interests and making a plan. How many of you can get to California without Google Maps? Probably not many of you, and you won't reach your college and career goals if you don't have a high school graduation plan. Do you know which classes you plan to take, which diploma you'll earn, and how to complete your graduation pathways? These things matter when it comes to college. Make sure you'll be ready to apply for college or take the right path to reach whatever your goals may be after high school. If you want to make sure you're on the right track, make an appointment with Mr. Davidson anytime to discuss your 4-year plan.
Attention, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. If you're interested in seeing a presentation from the representative from Anderson University during travel time on Wednesday, September 29th, please check your email for a Google form sent by Ms. Wambo. If you do not make your reservation using this form, you will not be able to attend. You must reserve your spot by Tuesday, September 28th at 3:30 p.m. Juniors and seniors' requests will be fulfilled first.
Today is Friday, September 24th. Back on this day in history, the first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise opens in 1952, featuring the recipe of 11 herbs and spices created by Colonel Harlan Sanders. By 1963, there were 600 KFC restaurants, making it the largest fast food chain in the U.S. at the time. Today, there are over 4,000 KFC restaurants operating today. The first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, the USS Enterprise, is launched in 1960. The longest-running news program show on television, 60 Minutes, first airs in 1968. And the Sci-Fi Channel debuts in 1992. The first film to air on the channel was Star Wars. All this happened on this day in history, September 24th.
Alrighty, so KP, I know we got dominated pretty bad last game, but was there anything that you saw that we liked or that you liked?
The one thing I liked is that although we may have lost by a lot of points on the scoreboard, we're always the most physical team on the field. I think mentally we just weren't prepared for that game. Northeastern's a very tough opponent. Their quarterback just took a visit to IU the weekend before. They're a great team, what can I say, but I think that we'll perform better this coming Friday.
And my interception that game, what did you think about it?
That was awesome. Big Mikey Miller picked off an IU recruit, so proud of him.
And this upcoming game, and especially since it's our homecoming game, what do you think we're going to do?
I'm excited for this week. I love homecoming week. I love the excitement all through the week. I love the school spirit, and I think that we're going to come out with a pretty big victory Friday night. I'm looking forward to it and hope to see you there.
And which powder puff team are you going to root for?
I'm going to say the freshmen. I always like to see an underdog victory, so I hope the freshmen can come out with the W.
All right.
Good morning or good afternoon. Mr. Lynch here with another Freaky Friday coming your way from the 6th grade at Randolph Eastern School Corporation in Union City, Indiana. We are going to give a shout out to the 3rd grade down there at Northside. Hope you guys enjoy this demonstration. Listen, we have a demonstration that talks and shows there's a difference in air currents and water currents when there's a temperature difference. And typically speaking, warm air rises, cool water sinks. Cool air sinks and warm water rises. So if it's warm, it typically rises. If it's cool, it sinks with air and water. Those are referred to as convection currents. Well, I'm going to create a convection current of my own. I'm going to make a blue container out of cold water, and I'm going to make a yellow container out of warm water. And we're going to see if these don't mix together because the temperatures are different. Not because they're different colors, but the temperatures are different, and you should see a change in each of those. So, blue's pretty easily to understand. That's going to represent cool. Yellow, we're going to make warm. And, get that on. If we put the warm one on the bottom and the cool one on the top, we should see quite a bit of change of fluid from one jar to the next. So here's the yellow warm one. Here's the blue cool one. I wonder how we're going to get these together and not make a major spill. Do you know? Well, I'm going to cheat a little bit. And we're going to put the yellow one here. About made a big mess. We'll pull the paper out. Are you watching it? That changed pretty rapidly. And it wasn't because it flushed down into it. It's because the warmer yellow water went up. And it allowed the blue water cool to go down. And everybody knows, what do you get when you mix blue and yellow? Green. Green. And look at that. Not only did the top turn green, so did the bottom. Know a little bit more about convection currents now. Hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You guys have a great day.